that their revelations.
Okay, but my view now, I'll speak now as a Muslim, obviously, is how do we know anything is true? How do we know God exists? And my view is we have something called the fitra. The fitra, I don't know if you're... The fitra! Quran 30:30 in that verse. It's mentioned in a hadith as well, a Bukhari hadith. We have an instinctive disposition, part of our human nature, to believe in God, to believe in basic moral values, to believe in justice and so on. And part of this disposition is to believe in God. Now, belief in oneness of God is part of the purity of our human condition. When I look at the teaching of Moses, the prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, peace be upon them all, I find that what they teach coheres perfectly with our natural disposition. It's not teaching something that is bizarre like a trinity or human sacrifice or abomination. It's teaching pure belief. The Shema, Deuteronomy 6:4, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. That is affirmed by Jesus and is affirmed by Muhammad, peace be upon them all. This is the true faith they're all upon. And I, as a human being, it's in our DNA as a species. We believe in this. It fits comfortably with our hearts, our disposition as human beings. Your belief...
Islam doesn't sit comfortably.
This is what the fitra means. If you read Ibn Taymiyyah on this, for example, and I'm a big fan of Ibn Taymiyyah, as some people may know.
Islam definitely doesn't intuitively sit well with my judgments. It definitely doesn't fit at all.
For example.
Like scientific inaccuracy.
Like what?
Scientific inaccuracy.
Such as what?
Such as where sperm comes from, that kind of thing. I think also...
I think it does. This has been dealt with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Mansour, who's behind us, has dealt with this here, on camera, on YouTube, thousands of times. This is a dead issue.
Many people have debunked it.
No, they haven't. Okay, well, let's leave that.
Very simple biological facts. You have to realise that this is quite embarrassing to say that sperm comes from between the backbone and the rib.
We have to. This has been discussed and dealt with, but I do want to go back to. I'm not a biologist. I would need to look at. I'm not a biologist. Are you a biologist?
No,
Right, well, there we are then. Now, coming back to Tawheed, that's a technical discussion about biology, as you correctly said. I'm not equipped as a non-biologist, as a layman, to talk biology. I am equipped, though. I am equipped as a human being with the fitra to talk about these basic beliefs that are intrinsic to our species. Belief in the oneness of God is one of them. All the prophets I have mentioned affirm this. That's how I know they're from God, because they teach the truth.